Play how far I'll go. Let's just look at 2 cards. We grab your swords. That's exactly what we needed. NANI? We were checking out the new page of Dreamborn.ink and we found a deck by none other than Palmer himself. Palmer made the blue steel resist heroes. It's got all heroes except for these 2 right here. We got Tipo, which is an ally, and we got Hiram Flaversham, which, as you might know, is not an ally or a hero. He's just a storyboard inventor. Inventor deck win. What's up with all these crazy numbers on my screen? What's 4 cents? I don't know. All right. Rutro Raggy. All of these characters have resist. This one has resist too. This one has resist too. Beast does not have resist. This one is squishy, but it gets super bulky if it has a damage on it. If this thing has a damage, boom, it's going to hit for 7 damage. This one also does not have resist, but this beast has resist. Oh, it's a shift target beast. That's so fun. And this also has a shift target. Where's the Steel Cinderella? Oh, there it is. It's a whole lot of shifting. This Anna is pretty spicy, if you ask me. Whenever this character quests, your other hero characters get +1 lore this turn. So if this quest, then this can quest for 4. That is a lot of lore altogether. It's got lots of songs. Palmer sure does love music because they got 14 songs. Whole New Worlds has a 4 of that. Along Came Zeus has 2 of that. That's your removals. I like it. How far I'll go lets you ramp. 1 jump ahead lets you ramp. Grab your sword. It does damage globally. The mob song is a weird one. You gotta sing it together for 10 total, and then you deal 3 damage to up to 3 chosen characters and or locations. So you can choose some locations. You can choose some characters, but you can't do all the damage to everything all at once. There is Popsicle. There's Fortisphere and Fishbone Quill. Only have 2 of, which is okay because we got plenty of ramp built in right there, and especially with Tipo. I'm excited to play this different kind of blue steel. This is definitely a different kind of blue steel. I like it. I'm ready to play it.
Things we learned in this video. How far I'll go is being undervalued lately. It's super good. It got me the exact card I needed. Number 2, we get down to 1 card in the deck in this game. There's always hope to win when you just keep on digging with the Whole New Worlds. I draw so many cards. I literally draw 59 cards this game. Number 3, Elsa is such a good late game play. She stops 2 opponents in their tracks. They can't do anything, and then you can figure out a way to deal with them. Stop 2 people, deal with them. Elsa, goated.
We are going to be playing this deck against the deck that we played yesterday on this channel, which was a blue-purple snowberry deck. We have the best start in the game right there. We are going to mulligan the mob song because it's going to be a little while before we get there. Do we get rid of that? Nah. I think we're fine with this start in hand. There's Cinderella. We're kind of cooking with this. Not even going to lie. There's Olaf. And we're kind of shaking our boots. We are going to ink Anna because we have other stuff to do, question mark, especially at the 5 mark. Maybe we don't. Yeah, we're going to play Hiram. Anna, get out of here, champ. And we're going to start with the best Sapphire card there is, Popsicle. For 1 ink, you play it and you get to draw a card. And then later you can choose to heal stuff if you want. Did we just get a 3-drop? Yeah, we did. And we are going to pass the turn. It's going to be a while before we get a card on board. But that's okay. They play Tipo. They're ramping up. They're already at 3. They quest the Olaf. There's 1 lore. They're already 1/20th of the way there. What is that? 5%. We can ink something. A Fortisphere. And then we are going to play our Tipo. And then Tipo is going to ink an additional card. Is it going to be Mob Song? I think the answer is yes. And then we're up to 3. And then we are going to pass. There it is. What do we do next turn? We can play Hiram Flaversham and draw a bunch of cards, which we would love to do. There's the crap. Going to give plus power to the Olaf. They just quest it. We get 1 jump ahead, which Tipo can sing. We are going to ink the beast. Whoops, I dropped that. We should probably play Cinderella right now, honestly, because Cinderella will be able to shift next turn. So we are going to do that. We are going to play Cinderella. She's going to be able to draw a card and discard a card. We are going to sadly discard the other Cinderella. And then we can Still play another card. We can either play the Force Sphere or play the One Jump Ahead. I think we're going to play the Force Sphere. It's going to let us draw a card, and then we are going to sing One Jump Ahead with Tipo. It's going to make it vulnerable, but that's okay. One Jump Ahead is sung. We're up to 5 ink, and then we do the passing. There's Mickey Mouse. They're up to 5 ink too. We thought that we were ramping, but they're ramping so much better. They quest their crab. They don't quest the crab. They take out our Tipo. Makes sense. They quest the Olaf. And then we are going to get Cinderella online here. We will just play her. We'll just play Cinderella. She's played, shifted, and then she is going to be able to challenge the crab. Take 1 damage back. That's okay. That's just what it do be like. We can ink something. Do we want to ink something? Do we want to ink the beast? I think the answer is yes, because we want to be able to have more ink faster. Do we heal Cinderella, though, is the question. Not a chance. Because what are they going to do? Run a fox into it with the crab? They won't have enough firepower to take it out. They are in Let It Go territory, though, which is concerning. They're also in Hades territory next turn. They're also in Elsa territory next turn. They're up at 8 lore, and then they don't use their 6 ink, which means that they probably have an 8 cost card in their hand. That Elsa would be detrimental to us. We are going to play our Popsicle, draw a card. It's Hercules. He's so strong. And I think we ink Hiram here to play Hercules. But if they do put that Elsa down and then have these exerted, maybe it's not the best thing for us. We will challenge the one we fear the most, which is this Mickey, because if they bounce the Mickey, they can ramp, but also this Tipo, but that would let them have less card advantage. And then we pass the turn. We fully expect in Elsa, oh, it's a go. They wouldn't have been able to play it. They would have been able to go to 7. And then they quest Tipo. There we go. 2 whole new worlds is a bad deal. And we're going to play one for 5 ink. We get a whole new hand, but our opponent gets a whole new hand. They have 2 Elsas in their hand. Yikes. We can play something for 2, which might be this One Jump Ahead. But we can still ink this turn, which might be this Fishbone, which I think is the reasonable thing to do. Or we're going to ink Cinderella, right? Play our Fishbone, and then we will use the card ability of Fishbone to ink one of these Hercules. That leaves us 1 ink. This is a 1-drop, right? Play the Mickey Mouse. And then she is here to clean up shop. Same with Hercules, right? Hercules is just here to clean up shop unless they play an Elsa and then we pass the turn. This goat can do 2 damage to whoever of these 2 cards it wants. They do. Oh, they gave it plus power with the crab. Oh, our Cinderella's gone. Oh, how distressing. Oh, no. We can't take out this Queen Castle in one foul swoop, which we're going to do. We're going to challenge into the castle. Get foul swooped on. And do we want to take out the crab? No, I think Zeus is way more valuable for other stuff. So we are going to play the Hiram to banish a Fortis Sphere. We're up at 5 ink. We can still ink a card, though. To get down another Hercules, that's what we like to see. We're not going to shift it on the same Hercules. And we will pass the turn. Our Mickey Mouse is vulnerable. Oh, no. They have the Olaf in play. And then they play a Friends on the other side. Look at all those cards in the hand. 6 cards in the hand. We only have 4 cards in the hand. They play another Queen's Castle. What are the chances of that? There's another Olaf. We've seen 3 Olafs from our opponent this turn. They move the crab to the location. The crab is vulnerable. We're going to take out the crab. That's what we're going to do. We're going to challenge it with our Hercules. Goodbye, crab. And then we're going to do the same thing in the castle. We are going to challenge the castle with our Hercules, taking it out. And then our Mickey Mouse is going to challenge the castle. There it is. And then we will quest our Hiram. Banishing a popsicle. It's gone. It's out of here. We get to draw 2 cards. We will play an Anna because I think it's good value. We will play a popsicle because... Do we just ink it? Whoops. We're going to play... We can play this. And we can play... Oh my goodness. We totally misclicked. Definitely wanted to play the Fishbone Quill there. We spent the rest of our ink getting a whole new hand, but getting our opponent a whole new hand too. Do we use a card ability? Not a chance. We have some stuff to do next turn, but we don't have any shift targets for our Cinderellas. So maybe we're cooked. That was probably a big misplay. But we're out here for a good time, not a long time. I just realized that they're at 13 lore. Wow, wow, wow. They exert a character with their Elsa. They play down a goat. They're up to 15 lore. They quest with their Olaf. And then they challenge our Hiram Flaversham. We have to do something this turn. Do we Zeus that? I think we have to Zeus this because it's our only evasive card. Do we sing it? I think we sing it with her. We sing the Zeus. Get rid of that Elsa. We will challenge into the Olafs. Probably should be questing here. Hiram is going to sing this. We need to look at 2 cards, get 1. I think we might get this Tipo. We want to play a Tipo. That's going to let us ink a card. The Hercules that we keep on inking. We will play our Cinderella that we like playing. And then we'll play some other stuff, including this Fortisphere to let us draw a card. It's a Popsicle. We'll play our Popsicle. Let us draw a card. It's a Hiram. And then play our Mickey Mouse. And then... Do we have something to quest? We do. We have a Mickey Mouse to quest. We're up at 3 lore. We're up at 2 lore. What just happened? And then we pass the turn. They could definitely win this turn by questing the goat and bouncing it a couple times. They decided to take out our Anna. They bounce the goat. They're up to 16. They play a Merlin Rabbit. There's a snake to bounce it. Wow, wow, wow. We're in a bad spot, for sure. Do we play this and play this? I think we got to get rid of that goat. We will play our Cinderella. Ink our Hiram because we're crazy like that. We only got 15 cards in deck. They got 25. But we need to be able to see all of our cards. So we are going to play Whole New World. Dun dun dun. We got rid of their goat. We got rid of Let It Go. We got to grab your swords, which is good news. We can sing it with one of our Herculeses. Get sung upon. And then we can challenge our Cinderella into one of these snakes. Get out of here, snake. We got 3 ink left to play with. It's going to be Beast. And now's the time when we try to quest. They're definitely just a couple goat bounces away. Questing our Hiram. Banishing a Popsicle. Drawing 2 cards. Using the Fishbone Quill to ink the Hercules. Get out of here, Hercules. We're going to pop the Popsicle to give Hercules... No, we'll give Cinderella the bodyguard. Quest the Tipo. And we got to quest other stuff too. We got to quest the Mickey. And then we pass. And hopefully they don't got the goat bounces. They play Elsa. They're going to keep 2 of our cards exerted. They play a Merlin. They're digging. It's our turn. This Elsa can... Oh, we don't even one-shot that with Cinderella. So Hiram's got to get us another card. Hiram, you have to get us cards. Not good. Any way to take out this Elsa? We play how far I'll go. Let's just look at 2 cards. We get grab your swords. That's exactly what we needed. We will play grab your swords. Do 2 damage across the board. And then this Cinderella can take out Elsa finally. Challenge. This rabbit, how do we get rid of? No way for us to get rid of rabbit. Play Cinderella. Ink, the beast. We can't play him. We can't draw another card. We have to use the card ability on the fishbone. Get rid of him. Then we can play Mickey. We can't play this. If we played it, we'd draw a card. That'd be bad. We're going to quest for 2 up to 11. We quest our Mickey up to 13. You already know that we quest. And quest him. And we're going to quest our Mickey. We're up to 16 lore. It's tied. Who's winning now, funny boy? We have 1 card left in our deck. Literally 1. I'll prove it. I'll move my face in OBS. Oh my gosh, what am I moving there? There, right there. You see how it says 1? That's crazy. We have 1 card. They have 15 cards. They have 16 cards. We'll put that back. We'll just put that right back there. Yep. Sorry, where was I? They can definitely win with the goat. They have 16 cards. We have 1 card. We have 19 ink. Is it enough? Probably. We'll pass the turn. We have 1 card left in our deck. There's Elsa. It exerts. There's Snake. It bounces. There's Elsa. It exerts. And they don't have enough for goats anymore, so we win the game. Unless we quest with our Hiram and draw a card. Ooh, we got Mop Song. We are going to play Mop Song. Oh, we can just hard play it. Do 3 damage. You. And you. And you. And then we will quest. We're just going to quest our Cindy's. Quest that Cindy. And quest that Cindy. And say thanks for watching. That was kind of a crazy game. Getting down to 1 card in the deck. Getting down to no cards in the deck. If we drew another card, we would lose. And that's how the cookie crumbles. Thanks for watching. Ready, Set, Ink. Please hit the subscribe button.